Hi, my name is Celynn Erasmus. I'm a registered dietitian, a professional speaker, and a corporate wellness consultant. I'm author of Fast Food for Sustained Energy and a regular media columnist. Hi, in this video clip, I'd like to chat about legumes. Now, if you're not sure what those are, they are the whole group of beans. So if you think of baked beans, butter beans, chickpeas, garbanzo beans, red kidney beans, and even products like soya and tofu and hummus, why these foods are so good for us. And I know most of us pull up our noses and we're not used to them and we don't enjoy them, but they're really good because they're packed with soluble fiber. They're packed with the nutrients like isoflavones and sterols and sterolins that are actually very beneficial for our health. Numerous studies have shown that if you eat the right amount of soya or legumes in your diet, you can actually lower your cholesterol levels. And a lot of us actually have high cholesterol. So a good strategy to help manage that would be to incorporate more legumes or beans and pulses into our diet. Ideally, we should be trying to have about 100 to 200 grams a day. That's about half to 1 cup of cooked beans. Now, you get beans that are dry that you would need to cook yourself. Now, I'm going to be quite honest. I find my life is so rushed that although I know that is the ideal, I don't always get it right. So I tend to choose the tin varieties, which are okay because they're actually really nutritious and really good to add to your diet. Now, besides eating baked beans on toast, there's so much more that you can do. The trick is when you're incorporating legumes or beans or pulses into your diet, especially if it's something new for the family, you've got to be a little bit secretive about it at first, is try and hide them in foods. So if you're making maybe a bolognese sauce to have with pasta or spaghetti, is to add some lentils or split peas mixed into the mince. Or maybe you're making a salad, you could just toss in a couple of chickpeas into the salad along with a whole bunch of other ingredients. Something you could also do is if you're eating sandwiches or rolls or bread, is to use mashed beans as a spread. I know this may not sound appetizing, but try this out. Take butter beans or baked beans in tomato sauce and add a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of low oil mayonnaise, mash them together and you make this lovely spread that you can keep in the fridge for a couple of days and you can use that on top of toast or in sandwiches. It adds moisture and it adds a lot of all the good stuff like soluble fiber as well. And for instance, things like red kidney beans, they provide a lot of bright color and a lovely delicious crunch if you toss them into salads. The Mexicans use these in a lot of their dishes. You could also use chickpeas like I do and mash them and add a little bit of tahini and garlic and salt and pepper and you've got hummus, which is a delicious dip for crudités or also a spread for crackers and bread. For instance, another idea, I always have a 3-bean salad in my refrigerator. I'll have the recipe available on my blog at my website. That's www.Celynnerasmus.com. So be sure to check out the 3-bean salad recipe if you'd like to try that. But when it comes to beans, what a lot of people tend to tell me is, Celynn, they make me flatulent or have gas. It's true that if you don't eat them often, all that soluble fiber goes straight to your colon and your colon loves it. So it may produce extra short-chain fatty acids and those kind of things that may make you feel a bit bloated. What you need to do is try and incorporate them in smaller portions on a more regular basis. So instead of having them once or twice in the month, have beans or legumes in your diet maybe every second or third day, and you will probably find that that side effect will diminish, if not just go away completely. If you have an irritable bowel or spastic colon or trouble with your tummy, it may help to choose split peas and split lentils and make sure that you always mash or blend legumes and beans before you use them, because it's that outside skin that tends to be a bit rough and may irritate a sensitive tummy. Be sure to add them to your diet because the health benefits are enormous. In fact, one of the South African dietary food guidelines is that we should be eating legumes on a more regular basis. If you would like more tips like these on how you can boost your health, improve and increase your energy levels and lose weight, be sure to visit my website. That's www.wellculator.com. Thank you.